really hard matchup for DK as far as I know. If DK does not basically just hold advantage to the entire stock, I would definitely say his matchup favors PT even more so than most matchups versus DK.
Yeah, you know, just 90% of the time, one of the things that DK always has to worry about in a matchup is how good is somebody at dealing with getting back to stage, right? Ivysaur has 10,000 different options to make that recovery awful. But if you're also this tiny, this light, and having a bit of a problem, you get a one-way trip to the blast zone. That Squirtle did absolutely nothing.
That was absolutely an insane start to this game. Man. And the thing, you know what's crazy about that to me as well is that, like, a good amount of characters get caught by, like, side B and up smash without, like, having a chance to, like, mix up the mesh game or not. And Squirtle gets caught by that, and he's so tiny, right? Like, it doesn't matter what size the character is, it matters what the animation is.
Yeah, and that's just like that's just rough. And now we're seeing a bit of a different play out of Chunky. I like it. Just kind of, like, he has the charge punch online, so he's actually playing slow. He's actually waiting for Quidd to like overextend and do something silly. That way he can just hard punish. And now we're gonna see the switch over to Charizard. It actually makes kind of sense because it was. Like, he was getting boxed out a lot. Also, MutiKing is a huge fan of showing up when I'm here and watching people get duffed.
Oh my god, and just like that. Bro, he's dead!
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I can't believe this. Absolutely. Minute and a half into the game, ChunkyKong has got 2 side B kills on the left side of the stage. And Quidd looks like he's up a river without a paddle right now. As ChunkyKong
there we go.
finally loses his first stock, but like, Quidd has not found a single comfortable like character to fight this menace, this King Kong here with.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, like, you better start turning into Godzilla quick and fast, and this is a good way to do it. Start throwing explosions everywhere. Like, just keep ChunkyKong from landing, especially right now. There's no jump available, so you need to go ahead and snipe this recovery. Goes for the nair instead of the down air, actually forcing a better situation, but misses the down air. That's enormous, because now Chunky actually gets a chance to fight back.
Yeah, I mean, right now, ChunkyKong is a lot of percent. Like, Quidd has been handling this stock extremely well. With that said, you know, he's finally lost neutral, and this is where he keeps dying. But, you know, it looks like the Ivysaur might just have to be a play. Maybe make some small adjustments. And I think he's kind of given up playing the Squirtle for this match, at least not the set, after that first stock.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I would too. Like, to be completely honest, as good as Squirtle is at kind of just making people like take quick damage, get them annoyed, and just having to try and box them out. We already saw that don't matter, and luckily for Quidd, that was just barely out of range of getting the adjusted ding dong from that platform. So I think he needs to play really, really slow. Just like catch good opportunities like this, get good punishes, and then look for a big mistake from Chunky. Do not go in too much, because something like that's gonna happen.
Oh my god, that's what ChunkyKong does, right?
Yeah.
He's doing well, and then like you make a little mistake versus ChunkyKong as anyone, and you die. You know, Quidd basically put himself right above ChunkyKong, and ChunkyKong said, "Hey, I can just up air you, bro. What are you doing there, dude? That's my airspace."
I've been seeing this campaign on Twitter lately where there's a whole thing of just cheese-based characters that Kirby Kid is running. Well, ChunkyKong is the Picasso. He is the king of cheese. This is literally the entire gameplay of a Donkey Kong, because yes, they have that good back air. Yes, they have that down tilt, which is so good at just like boxing you out. But once you have to deal with the kill power and just have to dodge grabs near platforms, having to deal with that up B with armor, it becomes so stressful to fight.
Yeah, 100%, and like ChunkyKong abuses it to its full. I haven't seen the up B with armor come out yet either, right? Like, he hasn't had a reason to use it. He's just moving with DK. He loves using his down B movement, especially to get crazy, and then abusing his massive hitboxes. And DK is very fast in general, so it's not like you can just like escape him. You can't jump around him and say whatever. You're nothing.
I'm telling you, I would not be against the idea, or I believe that any side bet Discord that exists, or when Majors comes back, there will be side bets purely on how many times you see Waveland down Bs with slaps from ChunkyKong, because it's just such a good option. It KOs, it gets you landings. It's not going to get you a landing right here, but good delay on the up B there to avoid getting down air. That's a couple times now he's actually been able to avoid a down air setup.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're seeing a completely different game from Quidd right here, right? He's playing with hitboxes, has ChunkyKong in the corner, and really getting more room to use his projectile game. I think the no platforms is hurting ChunkyKong's chances to approach. He is not finding movement around Quidd's hitboxes. And we're seeing Squirtle, you know, put in some work as well now.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you as surprised as me that FD was actually left open as a stage? Because, like, yeah, Chunky looking for a big one right there. But, like, it's one of the things that, like, Donkey Kong does so well is having those platforms available. So even if it's a stage that's kind of good for PT, I would assume that this would not be left open.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised too, because, like, you know, I was thinking Battlefield was just sort of PT that, like, you meant to ban them. And I remember that game was Battlefield and Chunky Kong won there, like, really easily. So, what is Chunky Kong? Give her maybe PS2? And small battles? I don't know. Yeah, it's very weird. With that said, we're talking about that, and now Chunky Kong is saying, hey, well, why are you talking about me like I'm going to lose this game?
Yeah, no, like, it ain't ever done because you see, the charge punch is always ready to be ripped, and that shield can get destroyed at any time. So even though you can get that early recovery, like the attempt right now, but once you get good coverage, but you can get the down air, no, get a solid punish with that forward smash, and go for it again.
Oh, we got the edge guard. Yep, the aggressive edge guard is what you need versus DK. Chunky Kong knows he's gone. Yeah, I have not seen many people actually try and go out and chase Chunky Kong deep, which is what you need to do, and I was perfect for that with that back air and that nair.
Yeah, it always surprises me when people let Donkey Kong recover for free. Like, yeah, you always have to respect returning fair, but if you push them out far enough, they always have to commit to that up B, and that was really well played by Quidd. But Quidd can't be comfortable. 86%, you get caught by one of these Slave Land slaps into up smash, or possibly a grab bite. Here we go, that's another stock right there, and Chunky Kong can get this game very even, very quickly, especially with Charizard out.
And another thing, actually, where it's like, since Chunky Kong's just my Waveland like slaps, he's gonna use a Cyber mix-up soon, and he gets it. With that said, respawn into Squirtle, tech chase, jab block, forward smash. Can't believe he's cheated by jab blocking online. It's so messed up. But with that said, but now it's like a game on FD, which honestly, that game was weird because it looked like Chunky Kong was keeping very close, and then he would just get hit and not play the game. Come back, not let Quidd play the game, and then Quidd says, "Hey, I came back. I'll kill you."
Yeah, I think Quidd did an amazing pick with the FD, but I think it's also just, it kind of falls into that same category that you always get into when you fight Chunky Kong, right? At any given point in time, your lead could just disappear in a blink of an eye because he's just so good at that. He just capitalizes on damage and just it steals early stocks so efficiently that it becomes just, even if you're at a 90% lead, you still have to respect him the same exact way as if it was 0-0.
Yeah, I think a big part of that is because there's so many ways for DK to land combos in the grab, and the moment he gets a grab combo, like, he's doing so much damage, and he's putting you in a kill position potentially. So,
yeah,
and like, you really can't do anything about it except just not get hit. Period. Oh, speaking of grabs,
where are you going? You thought you were getting away?
That parry was sick though. Very good parry. Doesn't get big punish, but mostly.
Oh, are you dead? You might be dead.
And then he almost died.
It's Squirtle, so I assumed it might have been within that window. You never want to get grabbed on these platforms. Bringing Chunky Kong to PS2 is a mistake.
I think if Chunky Kong did like 2 pummels, he would have got the kill. Is the crazy part. Oh, the triple back here, but Chunky Kong just managed up there. Would really had a good thing going, but I think overextended a bit too much. Maybe messed with execution there because I'm very surprised at that kind of reversal, right?
Yeah, I think that's one of those spots where it's like, okay, I feel like I got this landing covered, but actually because of good DI from Chunky Kong, he kind of just dipped out just far enough that it actually reversed positions. And my God, you thought you had a ledge trap and then you just get punched square in the face. Like, that's such a mentality destroyer. It's like, what am I supposed to do? You get that Vine Whip? No. Gonna get the downer maybe? The nair?
He recovers his getting edge guard? No, but he's gonna get edge guard back. He goes up, that back air was extremely risky. I think Quidd meant the fact knowing if he messes up, Chunky will kill him.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. I felt it in my gut that the back air or a down air attempt was gonna happen, but when you're at a position against Donkey Kong, any Donkey Kong, where they could potentially down air you at the ledge, don't even play.
Oh my God.
Or don't even play in center stage either because wait, all right, you're up a whole stock. He can afford to do that.
Chunky Kong has been consistently reading people doing roll behind him into the mid stage, just punching them, and dude, that's it. That was less than a 2-minute game. I really think that game was kind of close until Quidd went really deep for the edge guard and missed it. And that point, Chunky Kong just had to do his thing, and this like between trading and the combos he has, there was almost no way for Quidd to bring that back.
Yeah, it was one of those games where it's like, yeah, there was many times that Quidd definitely had the right idea, had good landing control, good combos, extensions, but then the other times it was just your average backyard beatdown. Like Chunky Kong got a hold of the Squirtle and messed it up, almost KOing it early multiple times. got a hold of the Ivysaur and kind of shut down what was easily the most stressful Pokemon to fight by using things like that big charge punch and landing with these slaps to actually stop some of the I believe it's Razor Leaf pressure. So like, what does Quidd do going into this next game to actually shut down like the confidence that Chunky has right now?
I mean, I really think as hard as this is going to be, I think Quidd needs to rely on this Squirtle. Because I don't think his other characters are going to be able to keep that DK consistently enough. And they get comboed very hard. With Squirtle, get comboed hard at low percent, he dies early. But I think Squirtle has the tools to actually make things happen.
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah,
good match, good match.
I literally stopped my sentence because I'm like, wait, no, no.
I'm very happy that you stopped. It's like, we do talk about the Squirtle, and then the Squirtle almost died at 60. But honestly, I agree, though, because, like, the Squirtle's able to get to that quick 58. Honestly, I think you have to camp. You have to run because of stuff like this. Goodbye. That was beautiful.
Absolutely. Like, the thing is, I don't think you need to do that. I think you could have just done, like, a forward smash after the jab block. But
Wait,
bro!
Excuse me!
I'm surprised Armor didn't punch through the back air there. But, like, dude, it doesn't matter. If you're Quidd, you have to go and watch these VODs afterwards. It's like, what went wrong? Because he wanted FD. ChunkyKong for sure banned it because there's no DSR here. And now, it is just... He's playing the game at least. That's good. I like when it's a game where both players are playing.
Yeah, where both of them have a chance to actually have an opportunity. We used to make a joke about venue fees before, but now it's just people taking their time, spending their hard-earned money on their internet, and also cheesing their way through freaking platforms, excuse me, but with being transcendent and playing like the Matrix to get that KO.
Can I just say it was very impressive how Quidd was so confident in the edge guard that he did 2 down, 2 up Bs without grabbing ledge in a row, knowing he would get the kill and knowing he could recover afterwards. With that said, he's at 114% and he's now in the corner. And that is it. He overextends a bit too much. I think it's been the name of the game a lot of times with Quidd is he sometimes overextends a little bit too far and gets punished horrifically for it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like, that's a bit why I was in the whole camping aspect. It's like, get your hit and get out. Get your hit and get out. Do not spend too much time next to Donkey Kong because it's going to make you pay so hard. Good job rising with that nair. That could have been a down air and an ended game right there. Good delay. Not good enough, though, because Quidd actually saw through it.
If ChunkyKong went a little bit lower with up B, he could have been fine. But I guess he expected Quidd to go stage for an earlier edge guard. So that's the mix-up game right there. Is, you know, you gotta be early or you gotta be late. And now, suddenly, when I look at a competitive game, he has no double jump left. He has to land on top of these projectiles. Quidd doesn't punish the spot dodge, but doesn't get punished for it either. And ChunkyKong has just not been able to even move around until right now.
I like this pressure, but I also got a little bit worried with the cross-up attempt, and you gotta be so careful because anytime you get next to Chunky is now the shield's gone, so you gotta jump, which means Chunky's definitely looking for these back airs, as you can see. Like, you have to play on the go. What does he do to catch the landing? There's the jump pin. Quidd calls it out. Now he's gonna get hit.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Once he got overextended, he played the hidden landing, and like we've seen ChunkyKong use a lot of side B. He has a trick for his DK, guys. DK side B does not ground you if you're in the air, obviously. So if you want to pressure his landing like that, pressure it more with short hop aerials. So in case he reverses you with like armored side B, you're just gonna take a bit of knockback and not even be like reset to neutral. You can just kind of keep hitting him afterwards. But if you chase him with an option like that and he side Bs you, if you see the armor and him killing you at any percent, like you're just playing a losing game.
Yeah, honestly, like, it just sucks. Wait, hold on. Is that Esam recognizing my voice? What's going on, baby? How you doing? But anyways, we get what's going on, Esam? And I'm not just regular Jack. Shut up. But I'm your favorite dish soap. But anyways,